The next game is one I want to talk about heavy, and I mean heavy. The next game is American Arcadia. Let me tell y'all, if y'all are looking for something to play over this holiday break or just in any point in time, give this game a shot. American Arcadia was such a delight. Such a delight. My friend recommended it to me. I didn't know what it was, but I'm glad I gave it a shot, and y'all should give it a shot as well. American Arcadia, man, what can I say, bro? It is, let's say, it's a 2.5D platformer. Yeah, kind of platformer where you play as this character named Trevor Hills, and he lives in this city called live in a city called Arcadia. It's just called Arcadia. And he has a mundane life, wakes up, goes to work, says hi to the neighbor, a mundane job with a best friend that he work with, the normal stuff. But what he doesn't know, and what he finds out, is that he's living inside a bubble, and inside this bubble is a TV show called American Arcadia. And American Arcadia is basically shown to everyone outside the bubble how the people that's living in there is like a 70s, like permanent 70s looking world where everybody is just like, the disco style, the sweaters and the thick mustaches. The technology is all old school. So that they've been stuck in this one time period for so long, and outside the world it's 2023, and they just watching them, and like everybody has their own like live stream, and the most popular characters are the most popular in that world as well. So yeah, they're living their lives without knowing that they're being watched, laughed at, and being enjoyed by people outside that bubble. And now, outside that bubble, you play as another character, and when you play as this character, it is a first-person game, and this character is named, I believe her name is Angela. Yeah, her name is Angela. I said that wrong again, Angela, and she is trying to break out Trevor and stop them from being like trapped in there. Like they're basically trapped in there without their knowledge, and she wants to break the loop, break the cycle, and make them free. So she informs Trevor that, he's inside the thing, blah, 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 and he needs to escape before they send him somewhere else because he has no viewers. And the TV show is losing money, and they need viewers, and the people that's getting the least amount of views are being sent somewhere or basically being killed. So they come in and be like, hey, you're Trevor? Yeah, we need you to come with us real quick. And so basically he just starts running and trying to escape from this freaking 70s world while figuring out different puzzles, platforms, and she's on the outside trying to break them out with different puzzles and stuff like that as well. It's very, very well done. It has a lot of heart in it. The main character is voiced by Yuri Lowenthal, I believe, whose voice is just fantastic. He does a great job emoting, getting very emotional at certain times. And you can feel like a lot of love and care is put into this world and like story and puzzles, because some of the puzzles I was stuck for a little while because I was just being dumb. But yeah, it's a very puzzle focused game with a 2.5D platformer on one side and a 3D world on the other side, and you're just walking around solving stuff. And it's very enjoyable. Like, I might get into some spoiler territory. If you don't want to watch that, that's fine. But or I might not do that. I want you to play it. I won't get too heavy in spoilers. I want y'all to play it. But this game, man, like so much life was brought into these characters. Like I felt for Trevor at a certain point when he was just like, why is this happening to me? Like, why do I have to be killed because my life is just regular and like not out of the ordinary? Like it was like something like, that everybody can relate to. Like, why am I being punished for something that I have no control over? So that was fun and interesting and introspective. It has a lot of trippy moments as well towards the end when he's like going through a certain situation, I won't say, but he's going through a certain situation and he's trying to figure out what's going on and escape, and you platforming and trying to, get out the jam basically. One thing I could say is that the creativity of some of like the transitions, like when you run in from one area to area from another, it can immediately cut to like you're in a totally different environment. Like for example, at one segment it's like you're running through like TVs, and sometimes you'll be upside down on the top of the TV, sometimes you'll be below it. The people in this world are going from a 3D plane so that they can run at you from any direction. So like while you're trying to run only back and forth, they're coming down from forward, back, left, right, up, down, So stuff like that is also interesting how they, it is a 2D game to a certain extent, but the world is still developed in a 3D way, 2.5D, haha. But I like the aesthetic, the world design, the art style is amazing. Like the whole 70s art style and like the stark color differences between everything from the inside the bubble and outside the bubble are amazing. Why everything is still using VHSs outside the world, I don't know too. Like, it's weird. The villain is also fucking, like, I won't say charismatic, but interesting, and she's fucking annoying as well. So that makes a great villain. Her name is Vivian. And yeah, you're just trying to solve a lot of different mysteries, and they all connect at the end. And basically, you get a very satisfying quote from Trevor at the end, and it makes everything feel complete. God, I love this game like a lot. Like it's one of those indie games that I feel like deserves more respect. I feel like maybe because it was like, I think it came out last month in November. A lot of people didn't talk about it because, like, you know, a lot of good games came out this year. I'm not surprised people didn't talk about this game. But now that the year is winding down, less games are coming out for the next like 1 or 2 months. Like, I think people should play this. Like, I just remember like panicking, just trying to solve these puzzles because some of them are like on timers. I'm just panicking, trying to get things done properly, get things done. And to see it all come together towards the end, to see the connecting pieces over time, to see the different gameplay changes as well, because sometimes you're in a car, sometimes you're running, you're in 3D space trying to like put together like sound waves and like different like you're trying to find different papers and codes to like unlock doors and stuff like that. Amazing stuff. Amazing and very entertaining, and it deserves your time because not that long either. It's about 8 hours. It could be shorter than that because I was like stuck at certain points, but it deserves your time. It deserves your time. American Arcadia is great, and it's one of those games that I probably remember for years because I enjoyed it immensely.